have more pop up here. Okay, now the question is, how do I get there? It's in the candidate program in that little questioning mark, but how do you... Oh wait, no, I have the... I keep doing that. I have the P6 thing. I can go through the level 6 doors now. Oh. But not here. There's a level 6 door, fuck me. Somewhere. I think it's over here. Honestly, there are so many times where them coming back is such a nuisance. Whatever, fuck them. I'm gonna go this way. Background. Redacted. She was admitted to mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Date, August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Wow. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Pink flamingo. No unique procedure required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomena in the area. The effect is currently unconfirmed. New altered effect has been observed. See file A146D for details. Forgot that it did that.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Yeah, that's weird. That's the mannequin. I don't like it. I don't like mannequins. They're kind of creepy. Ooh, a shelter. There's never anyone in here. I don't know why I ever get my hopes up. People aren't allowed to, you know, survive and be happy here. Well, I can get in here faster now. I want... Oh no. More of the kids. Come on. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, I think, resulted in a fictional story written by author Alan Wake. This again. Created an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, see redacted, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls. Is that Wisconsin? No, not Wisconsin. It's probably also not Washington. Is there another state that starts with a W? I don't know. I'm not American. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted on a bunch of people. Alan Wake was believed to have redacted redacted instigator. Eyewitnesses reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. And he had something to say on the prime candidates.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table.
And you ended up with no
P1
one.
through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then
I blame you.
P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family, my daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7.
And who's P7?
We're spoiled for choice.
I hope that was him being ironic. Alright, who wants to be terrified by the Threshold kids?
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to be, but you don't touch.
Is that supposed to be the janitor or something? Why are they so terrifying?
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
Why is he terrifying?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly
This guy's
ball, eh, Meg?
terrifying.
No interruptions!
So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
I swear to God, every episode outdoes itself with creepiness.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair?
Everyone wants the big chair, Meg!
That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Jesus fucking Christ! Like, in the files you find about, like, making a television show, the presumption is that it's gonna be for kids.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the
Like-
projector will.
There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Robert's got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
Was it?
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Transcript of conversation, subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. You again, I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753. P6 victim autopsy. Blunt force injuries at the head and neck, extensive trauma to the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae, avulsion, fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. After examination, it determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. And that's just, yeah. Ordinary. Oh, whoop. You and your special powers, right? God, I hate the fucking threshold kids. They freak me the fuck out.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Oh, I got another outfit. Eastward movement calls for concern. That would be Wyoming. I don't know. I don't know what these places are. She goes from Wyoming to New York, basically. I don't want to go that way yet. There's me.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what they do. Like, have you not seen all the shit going on here? I swear there's more of them around. Thingies. Yeah, I think if you want to be able to level up and stuff properly, you need to like do missions and stuff more often. And because I'm trying to do a let's play, I don't want to do that. Just because like that would be really boring to watch, and it's just gonna be me cutting out a lot. Oh, here we go.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
Oops. What am I supposed to do with the mannequins? Am I supposed to look for a specific one, or... Oh, I think... And I just ran into the correct one just randomly there, I guess.
New Bureau policy. No more mannequins.
Synchronous. Locate the mirror in the synchronicity lab. Oop. Oh, here's the mannequin procedures. No known procedures for preventing the item's effect. Lining the item cell with the newly discovered Blackrock has yielded positive results tests with other altered items. A wire and fabric waist mannequin, the base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplications that manifest during an episode or the duration for which they last before disappearing. And the Bright Falls summary. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of redacted memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing of the rightful events are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma and the file read the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subject reality stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping on her own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press. Agents interviewed Clay Howard and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Yeah, I think they wanted to do a sequel with Alan Wake, but it ended up being more of like a cult classic than anything that really did terribly well. I was kind of hoping that the hall would go back to normal. Gonna change you back to charge. I guess I gotta go this way. Oh.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in. Deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jessie?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No, that's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
That sounded like kind of a shit psychiatrist, therapist, whatever. I really feel like whoever she was should have allowed Jessie to completely tell her story and then dived into the, you know, maybe your brain is making it up due to reasons angle. Unless that was just like someone from the Bureau being like, let's try and do shit to make her think that it didn't really happen. I don't know.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
No. Like, I really want there to be a control point and then use that to save off at. Yum yum, tasty. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on and everything. It had been rotting in that box since they'd packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Okay. Creepy as shit. Oh, look. That's probably goes somewhere interesting. Ah! That was uncool. Oh, is this? And then probably that way is one of the corridors you go through. Oh, okay, so the shipping manifest of Willow Avenue. A hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, redacted pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Well, that's terrifying. Alright, up the elevator we go then, I guess.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
I wonder if it's gonna mean that they were both the same person.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
That's really sad. Anyways, I'm gonna end this recording here, and I'll see you guys next time.